Hi, I've got my ears on because these are the Dr. KittyCats. They're 10 books. You can read them in any order, and they star Dr. KittyCat, who is a furry first aider, and her assistant Peanut the Mouse, who can be a little bit panicky and squeaky. So he does go eek a lot, and in the book she helps a little creature each time. So I thought I would read the first chapter of Dr. KittyCat rescues Clover the bunny because there's an outbreak of pawpox. Peanut peeped round the door of Dr. KittyCat's clinic. A queue of young, fluffy animals were waiting outside. They're all twisting and turning uncomfortably and scratching at their paws. Peanut slammed the door, turned tail into the room. Eek! He squeaked. There's an outbreak of pawpox in Thistletown. Don't panic, Peanut, Dr. KittyCat meowed calmly. Every doctor sees lots of cases of pawpox. Nearly everyone catches it when they're small. Didn't you have it when you were a little mouse? It's very infectious. I did, Peanut squeaked. It was horrid. My paws were so itchy I spent all day scratching and I couldn't sleep. His whiskers quivered. I don't want to have it again. You can't get pawpox twice, Dr. KittyCat reassured him. I caught it when I was a kitten, so neither of us can catch it again. We're both immune. She buttoned up her white doctor's coat and swished her stripy tail. Now, who's first in line to see us today? Peanut scampered over to his desk and picked up Dr. KittyCat's furry first aid book. Then he went to open the door. A little black kitten crept into the clinic. Hello, Daisy, Peanut greeted her. How can we help? Daisy blinked her big round eyes. I don't feel very well, the kitten snuffled. My legs and tail ache. I'm sorry to hear that, but you've come to the right place, Peanut told her. Dr. KittyCat's a brilliant doctor. There she is. Peanut glanced at Daisy's paws. That's odd, he told Dr. KittyCat. I don't see any spots. One of the first signs of pawpox is feeling unwell and achy, Dr. KittyCat murmured, and the patient often has a mild fever. I need to take your temperature, Daisy. Peanut clicked open Dr. KittyCat's flowery doctor's bag, took out the ear thermometer and fitted it with a new hygiene cover. He handed it to Dr. KittyCat and watched as she gently inserted it into Daisy's ear and waited for the beep, beep, beep. Dr. KittyCat removed the thermometer and showed Peanut the reading. That's slightly above normal for a kitten, he squeaked, and he threw away the hygiene cover and returned the ear thermometer to Dr. KittyCat's bag. Then he opened Dr. KittyCat's furry first aid book and wrote down Daisy's temperature on it. This is the furry first aid book. Now, Daisy, Dr. KittyCat meowed, let me take a closer look at your paws. I'll find the surgical head lamp, said Peanut, rummaging through a chest of drawers. Got it! He handed Dr. KittyCat what looked like a little torch on a headband. Dr. KittyCat pulled it on and clicked on the bright light. You are a good kitten, she told Daisy as she examined each tiny paw in turn. I can see some tiny spots, Daisy, Dr. KittyCat meowed gently. They're very faint at the moment, but they will get bigger, I'm afraid. You definitely have pawpox. Daisy hung her head. Pawpox isn't a very serious disease, Dr. KittyCat purred comfortingly. She handed Peanut the headlamp to put away. But the spots will get itchy as they get bigger, and they may blister. Try not to scratch them. I remember how hard that is, Peanut squeaked. Dr. KittyCat reached up a paw and took a tube from the supplies cupboard. This cooling gel will help soothe the itch, she told Daisy. There's the cupboard. Go home and rest and drink plenty of water. Pawpox doesn't make you feel ill for long, she reassured the little kitten. You'll soon be better and you'll never catch it again. You've been a very good patient, Peanut said as he opened the door for Daisy to go out. I think you've earned one of our special stickers. He handed her a round sticker which said, I was a perfect patient for Dr. KittyCat. Daisy's eyes sparkled. I feel a bit better already, she said. It had been an extremely busy morning. How many cases of poorpox did I diagnose? Dr. KittyCat asked Peanut. Peanut checked his notes. 14, he squeaked. Dr. KittyCat washed her paws and settled down in a chair with a sigh. She took a ball of wool out of her flowery doctor's bag and began to click-clack away with her knitting needles. Peanut glanced up nervously from his desk. Oh dear, he thought. That's a mouse-sized scarf. I hope it's not for me. Peanut wasn't always very keen on Dr. KittyCat's hand-knitted things. His tail twitched as he took out his pencil and began to write up his notes in the furry first aid book. The old-fashioned telephone on the desk began to ring. Bring, bring, bring. Peanut and Dr. KittyCat exchanged glances. It could be an emergency, Peanut thought as he grabbed the handset. Dr. KittyCat's clinic, he said. How can we help you? He listened for a moment, then put his paw over the mouthpiece. It's Pumpkin, he told Dr. KittyCat. He's heard about the outbreak of pox and he wants to know if we're going ahead with the camping trip later today. Peanut glanced down at his notebook. Daisy, Posy the puppy, and Fennel the foxglove all have pox, and Sage the owlet has clawpox, he sighed. So they can't come. Do you think we should cancel it? Dr. KittyCat gazed thoughtfully out of the window. Pumpkin the hamster, Nutmeg the guinea pig, and Clover the bunny are fine, she purred. And the sun's shining. It would be a pity to cancel. The camping trip's on, Peanut squeaked into the phone mouthpiece. Tell the others to meet us outside the clinic. See you soon. The other end of the phone he could hear Pumpkin squealing excitedly. Peanut smiled as he replaced the handset. The phone's curly cord wrapped itself around his furry little body. Eek! He squeaked. Dr. KittyCat put down her knitting and untangled him. Before we go, I must check the medical supplies, she said, opening a doctor's bag. Scissors, syringe, medicine, ointments, instant cool packs, pore cleansing gel, and wipes, she murmured. Stethoscope, ophthalmoscope, thermometer, tweezers, bandages, gauze, sticking plasters, reward stickers, and I think we should take the surgical headlamp and magnifying glass too. Peanut took them out of the drawer. We'll be miles away from the clinic, he squeaked. That's all the things they're taking. We should take some cooling gel in case someone comes down with poorpox. He scrambled up into the supply cupboard, grabbed a box and dropped it into Dr. KittyCat's bag. Dr. KittyCat squeezed her knitting onto the top of the bag and clicked it shut. It's best to be prepared for anything, she meowed. First aiders should always be ready to rescue. And they have a very exciting camping trip, and Clover the bunny needs rescuing because he does walk through some nettles which sting him, and they think the stings are poorpox. But then they have lots of fun, and in the end it's a great trip, and everybody goes to bed happy. And this is where Dr. KittyCat sleeps with Peanut above her in the van called